Michigan Magazine is kept on the road by our many Michigan friends. Thunder Bay Resort, a destination for all seasons with special events and packages. Thunder Bay Resort in Hillman. Cops and Donuts Bakery, downtown Clare, a winning combination. Cops and Donuts. Experience the beauty, artistry, and taste of Northern Michigan. Come to Amish Country Natural Products on Mount Tom Road, north of Mile, just off M33. From arts and crafts to fresh foods and vegetables, all natural, all local, all good. Stop by, get acquainted with Amish Country Natural Products, 1454 North Mount Tom Road, Mile. Hale Hardware, your do-it-center in Hale, Michigan. Much more than a regular hardware store, providing everything you need for whatever your project is, along with a knowledgeable sales staff to get it done. Serving Northern Michigan since 1946. Hale Hardware, south of M65 at Ainsley in Hale. All aboard, ride on the Michigan AuSable Valley Railroad, a quarter-scale passenger train through the beautiful scenic landscape of Northern Michigan, just south of Fairview. Now open weekends and holidays. Visit them online or call them now. Remembering good times and great food, Frank and Lisa invite you to Tin Lizzie's in Mile for a blast back to the 50s and 60s when food was made from scratch, including home-ground Angus burgers. A full menu of great food and good memories await you at the new Tin Lizzie's of Mile. Hi everyone, welcome to Michigan Magazine. I'm Barry Stutzman. On today's show, we're bringing you another Michigan first. This first was a few years back, but was so popular it's still celebrated to this day. It's the Curran Black Bear Festival, held in Curran in Alcona County each September. We're heading back into the Michigan Magazine television archives to bring you that very first celebration. Some celebrations take a bit to get up and get going, but the Curran Black Bear Festival was a success from the start. Beginning with a gleam in the eyes of a couple of Curranites suffering from a bad case of cabin fever, it has drawn partiers, families, and festival buffs from around the state. Then later in the show, Dwayne LaForge is on deck with a preview, Make It Happen, on the opening of the new handicapped assessable pier and park in Mayo on the world-famous AuSable River. It'll be the story of how something can be accomplished simply when one person speaks up. Congratulations to all those winners of the Michigan Magazine TV tickets to the big Thunder Over Michigan Air Show at the Yankee Air Museum in Belleville. Stay tuned because our giveaways will continue through this year and beyond. A big thanks this week to Dennis Ward of Alma, Arkansas, who sent this picture he snapped last month. Dennis writes, I couldn't believe it when I saw it. I guess the Michigan spirit is everywhere. That it is, Dennis. It's the spirit of looking out your own back door to discover those often overlooked treasures off the beaten path. Thanks, Dennis, for that reminder. Hold on as we are fixing to head off those beaten paths right now on this week's Michigan Magazine. We love one-of-a-kinds, especially when they're first-of-a-kinds. That's exactly what we found when we were invited to the very first ever Black Bear Festival in, of all places, Curran, Michigan. Curran is located in Alcona County in northeastern Lower Michigan. For being the first ever, the turnout was tremendous. Both business and community participation was just amazing. It was a true inspiration for those communities in our state that might have in their minds starting a festival in their own hometown. All it took in this case was the desire and someone to ignite the fuse. Terry Small of Curran, one of the founders, tells us how the idea for a Black Bear Festival in Curran came about.
Well, actually, it was a couple guys sitting around and they decided that one said, let's have a festival. And the other guy said, well, we got so many black bears around Curran. Let's call it the Black Bear Festival.
Well, I understand that you guys have been designated the state black bear capital. Is that right?
We're waiting for the official word, but we have put the signs out, so we're expecting it any day.
Yeah, I understand that there are quite a few black bears in the area.
I believe the hunting season, they've already taken 7 in the area in a 4-day period. So.
My goodness. Now, I tell you what, now this takes a lot of work. You didn't do this all on your own or a two-man job or a couple of your friends. This is a whole community event. Tell us who's involved here, Terry. Can you?
Well, so many people to begin to talk about as far as total people. I couldn't even begin to, name names. We got good people in charge of like the car show, good people in charge of our arts and crafts show, kids games. Everybody took a little some area and then just worked on that area, and that's what's got us going here.
What is it? Is it the township, the town, the community, or what type of organization is this? I mean, is it?
D all the above, Barry.
Okay.
D all the above. I mean, you're talking about the fire department here, as you can see, with the trucks here. Everybody's involved. The car shows. It is definitely a full show. I mean, a full community effort. The parade was great. We had probably every local community, business was here talking about it, and it's just been a great thing. And
you do have a lot of business involved in this. The community just came out, really. I was really impressed with this being the first time. What a parade!
Yeah, it's just been a fabulous day. It started for some of us about 6 o'clock in the morning. The cars were rolling in here at 8 o'clock. And it's just been a fabulous time since then. Really busy and a lot of fun.
I see that you have one of the official bear t-shirts on, is that right?
Yeah, I guess there's a couple official ones running around. There's more than one. And yep.
Now, is it going to be held pretty much the same time of the year, every year,
As far as I'm concerned, yes. It'll be about this way from now on. And
you got the weather like it is today. You picked a perfect time of the year.
It's just been a gorgeous day. Just perfect.
Did you guys start planning this?
Oh, this goes back to last year when, again, those two guys were sitting in a restaurant talking about this.
I cannot believe the people who have turned out for this festival, this being a first-time thing. What type of things are happening here today, Terry?
Well, we have a cakewalk going on at 4 o'clock. We got a band coming in. And here's my expert spokesman coming up here. Nick, come here.
Come on there.
Come in, Nick.
We're going to run for state office soon, right here together.
All right. Tell us, Nick.
Go slow, Nick.
This has come together so far.
I tell you something, it's exactly what we had planned a year and a half ago. Mm-hmm. Nobody else knew this was coming, but this guy right here started it, and, we were discussing. We had nothing to do on a cold winter day, up in Curran. So we've come up with a little idea. We put it in front of a few people, and I tell you, it's you can see for yourself. I don't have to say nothing. It's fabulous.
We were just talking about the response you've got from the community involvement as far as the merchants and also the people coming out here. Was this a big surprise?
It's unbelievable. It is great. It is great. And it's the closeness of the community that it counts. Mm-hmm. And it's bringing everybody together, and that's a wonderful thing. And we hope that, in the future, I don't know if we've decided for a second, but I'm sure that Terry's not going to let us down. and I'm almost positive that they're going to get bigger and better and closer and even better as far as the response of the people. And we are, like I said, we are so thankful to everyone for making this possible and bringing us together in such a great way, because this is fun. What surprises me and makes me feel better than anything is all the little ones I see running around. I expected to see guys our age and the people come into the community, but to see the little ones come in, it's just a beautiful thing.
When you set up something like this, you find a type A like this, who does a great job of just going out and doing things and keeping it going, and talks about it 99% of the time. Don't forget, in 6 months we're having a bear festival here, and come on and make sure. And you have that kind of word of mouth thing, it's going to be a success.
It's a wonderful thing, like I said again, and the great thing is the community coming together, and it is so wonderful to see all the people. It was unbelievable. The parade, you saw it yourself. It's just something else. And if everybody gets to see or hear this, I want to thank everybody who participated, whether in picking up a nail or throwing a rock or whatever it was. And we want to thank them so much for everything, because they did such a great job. Everybody who donated money, who bought cakes, and who brought garage sale items. And we're going to hold an auction for more money for next year.
And Nick's going in the dunk tank here shortly.
Yes, and Terry and I are going to take turns in there, and you guys can throw all you want at us. But,
You're here in Alcona County, and you probably got support from across the county line too, haven't you?
I can tell you that our support ranges. I've had phone calls from Wisconsin, Indiana, and even places in Ohio. Nevertheless, in the area right here in the close communities. So it has been unbelievable. And again, we want to extend this to California if we can. You know, and next year we want to see 10,000.
Tony and Ken Hillard, you're responsible for the car show we've got here at the first annual Black Bear Festival in Curran. Turned out pretty good, doesn't it?
Yes, it did. Amazing.
Now, how many cars do you have here?
We have 54 registered cars,
My.
and we're just thrilled.
Well, what do they represent? Where are they from? Any special places?
Everywhere.
Everywhere? You got them from all over,
over.
eh?
All over.
Yeah.
The Sioux, downstate, they're from everywhere.
I hear you guys have got a couple here too, don't you?
Yes, we do.
Yeah, those
These
are-
four right here.
How'd you guys get involved in doing the car thing here? I mean, as far as collecting and renovating cars.
Been doing it for about 15 years.
15 years. Okay.
So when we found out they were having a Black Bear Festival, we thought maybe a car show would be a nice added part of that. So Tony volunteered us.
Oh, there you go, Tony. You do that a
I
lot, do you?
did.
Yeah.
He's
okay.
so happy I did.
Yeah, I guess. Tell you what, you've got, is there a competition or best of show? How's this? I see trophies over there.
Participant voting
Okay.
on all the cars, and we
Okay.
do have a best of show, furthest driven, and club participation.
All right. So
for
it looks
special
like something,
awards.
it's going to be an annual thing for you too, maybe, perhaps, or, you know? Starting to look like
Yes,
eh?
it is.
Now, so if somebody sees this and wants to become involved in next year's show, they can just probably contact either one of you two or someone in the festival, right?
Correct.
Okay. Now, what does somebody have to do to be involved in it? And is there any special?
Come to the meetings.
Come to the meetings,
We'll
okay.
find something for you to do.
Okay, that's great. Well, you two doing a good job.
Great.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much for
Thank
coming.
you. And is there anything you'd like to say for people next year to come on down?
We
Or
would
what?
just like to thank everybody for coming.
There's a lot of
And
involvement here.
please come back next year. We'll be here
for the second annual.
for the second annual. That's right.
The first annual was quite an event, a real class act. Speaking of class acts, the parade was an event to remember, and the Grand Marshal was truly an inspiration. 103 and 1/2 years young, area resident, matriarch Lenore Schultz. Lenore has been an area resident nearly all her life. It was a wonderful, beautiful, sunny September 24th afternoon, the day we visited the fine folks of Curran at the Black Bear Festival. For more information on the next Black Bear Festival, we invite you to visit their official website at www.curranblackbearfestival.com. And with that, we leave you with scenes of the very first Black Bear Festival from the Black Bear capital of Michigan, Curran. Michigan Magazine is being brought to you in part by Cops and Donuts Bakery, downtown Clare. What began as a crazy idea among 9 police officers to purchase the historic Clare City Bakery quickly became an international phenomenon, carrying on a Michigan tradition with delicious donuts, pies, pastries, breads, original coffee, and more. Plus a full menu at the new adjacent Traffic Stop Diner. Downtown Clare, a winning combination. Cops and Donuts. Shopping for that special person just got easier when you shop at Rose City Drug at 2640 North M33, just south of the Rose City city limits. You'll find gifts for everyone on your list from 1 to 100. Shop online or in person at Rose City Drug, Rose City. Discount Foods, downtown Mayo. Find national name brand foods and merchandise at sharply discounted prices. Shop the smart way and please the family without breaking the budget. Discount Foods, downtown Mayo. Hingeman Acres Canoe Livery and Resort on M33 just north of Mayo, catering to the outdoor enthusiasts. Cabins, canoes, kayaks, rafts, and more. Daytime or overnight trips along the world-famous AuSable River. A family getaway for over 75 years. Rose Valley Winery on Beechwood Road in Rose City. See what thousands are raving about, creating a delicious variety of award-winning Michigan wines. Stop by and taste for yourself. The taste of Michigan is yours at Rose Valley Winery.
handicaps and others to use. Bench to sit, tables, beautiful shade in case you need the shade to get out of the sun. They have really knocked it out of the park for a handicap park. This is really beautiful. And as you can see, a man fishing right across from us. As you can see, if you want to get down to the water, they've even made sure that the handicap can get to the water. So this is really a nice facility. Now, how nice for you fishermen that want to be on the water and you're in a chair or you have disabilities, you can do it. This is the new park right here in Mile, and I hope that people and the handicaps get to use it as families, not just as one individual, but bring the whole family out for a camping adventure.
Vacation. Don't make the planning of it more than what you're trying to get away from. At northernmichigancabinrentals.com, you can choose from over 2,500 cabins, cottages, lodges, resorts, lakefront vacation home rentals, and more. Whatever experience you're looking for, from rustic to luxury and everything in between. No more rustling with telephone books. No more endless internet searches. Just one site with over 2,500 Northern Michigan destinations. northernmichigancabinrentals.com.
Thanks for joining us on this edition of Michigan Magazine. Can you believe it? We're right smack dab in the middle of August. Seems like summer just started, and here we are ready to hit the back roads for some mighty, exciting autumn adventures. At our Skyline Event Center near Cummins, there'll be a big Pumpkin Chunkin' Festival coming up in October. We'll fill you all in on the details as that event gets closer. Let it be known, though, that we have a whole pumpkin patch planted and growing to pick and chunk, or you can pick and take home with you. It's getting to be a tradition here in Michigan. But we remind you to take heart. There is still plenty of summer left and summer festivals and events for the whole family to take advantage of. We suggest you check out the Pure Michigan website for a complete list and a searchable database of the state, region by region, filled with oodles of festivals and special events. You know, as we head out for our adventures, we're finding more and more Wi-Fi hotspots and internet connections. It's getting to be one big World Wide Web, where no matter who or where you are, you can connect. We hope you'll connect with us while we're on the road as we tweet, Keek, Vine, YouTube, Instagram, Pinterest, and Ustream live when we can. You'll be able to watch and become a part of our journeys from the comfort of your handheld mobile device, computer, or your interconnected home television entertainment system. Sign up to follow us on any of our social outlets like Facebook, MySpace, or Twitter, and you'll know the exact time we start broadcasting on those back road adventures behind the scenes. But rest assured, there's one place you'll see us every week, same time, same station, and that's RFD TV, rural America's most important network. We'll see you next week for another edition of Michigan Magazine. We'd like to thank all those that help keep Michigan Magazine on the road. Cops and Donuts Bakery, downtown Clare, a winning combination. Cops and Donuts. Thunder Bay Resort, a destination for all seasons with special events and packages. Thunder Bay Resort in Hillman. Clemix Sales and Service on Mapes Road, west of Mile, your complete recreational vehicle sales and service connection. Visit their beautiful showroom of new and pre-owned ATVs, lawnmowers, power equipment, snowmobiles, utility vehicles, and more. Clemix Sales and Service is also the home of the American-made Victory motorcycle line on display at Clemix on Mapes Road, Mile. Canyons Lakeside Resort and Marina, located on the shores of beautiful Sage Lake. Get away to their newly remodeled, beautiful bed and breakfast or their historic 13-room hotel. Special events and activities for all ages. Call now or go online for more information on this Michigan treasure. The Michigan-made rebounding mailbox pole. Never again worry about the winter snowplow taking out your mailbox with this ingenious rebounding pole. Your mailbox takes a hit and keeps coming back year after year. Call now or visit their website, toughmailboxes.com.